What is up, everybody? Ramadan Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum. Today is day 9. How have I been doing this for this long? Do you know something? It's really growing on me. At first, I was like, yeah, why did I do this? But now I'm really enjoying it. I think every day it's kind of grounded me and just made me a bit happy. It's given me a bit of happiness. I'm not gonna lie. I've got all my ingredients laid out here. I can't lie, I have already started. The spinach is here. This is a different kind of spinach though. Oh yeah, sorry, we're making saag paneer today. I'm actually out of it. My brain is not working today. But with this saag, yeah, spinach, you get mud on it sometimes if you get it from like the actual Indian places. So you have to wash this thoroughly, and that's what I've been doing for the past 5 hours. So yeah, let's get back to it. There's nothing to say. Let's go. The thing is, I don't know if I'm doing it properly. I'm just trying to make sure that I wash it thoroughly and I don't fill the whole bowl with, sorry, not bowl, coriander. What the hell is this called again? It's not coriander. Colander? I'm pretty sure it's colander. I'm gonna fill the whole colander with this. Imagine if it's not colander. It's so embarrassing. The thing is, yeah, I don't know what this meth thing is. I mean, it's METHI. So you tell me how I should pronounce. What is that? Methy? That's what I would be if. Let me not. I've heard that this is quite bitter, so I don't want too much of that in there. But the recipe calls for 2 cups of it. I've basically taken a lot of recipes. I should not be waving this around because knowing me, I'm gonna drop it on my foot. The recipe calls for 2 cups of this. I've taken different recipes and put them together to create this. Okay, I've decided maybe it's the stem that's bitter. So let me just take the leaves off. It's a bit long, but I'm gonna do it. This is taking so long. That's what it looks like. Okay, everything's in there now. I've got the spinach, fenugreek, and chili in there. I'm gonna boil that for 2 minutes. It is a really tedious process, but you're gonna have to fry it on each side. But it's fun. I like this bit. It's my favorite bit. Hang on a second. I don't know if I should boil it first. About 3 to 5 minutes. The recipe doesn't say you have to boil it. But I kind of want to. I want it to be like really nicely cooked through. Actually, I've decided not to boil it because I feel like it will cook in there just fine, hopefully. I'll do 1 packet at a time so as not to crowd it. Water is going in here. The way it just completely went down is so funny. Look, it was up to there. The thing is, it's just in one big clump right now. And I kind of don't know what to do. Do I, like, what? I'm going to take this out now. It looks fine. Okay, so here's what's happened. I have to boil the paneer because it's just in one big clump. And if I try and mix it or fry each piece or try and separate each piece, it's just mushing. It's just like becoming mushed together. And obviously I don't want that to happen. I want it to remain in its cubular shape. That's not a word, is it? I'm absolutely dying right now because my dad got these wings. These are the best wings you will ever have in your life. Like, hands down, out of all the wings I've tried ever, these are the best. They're just from a little market in Hangzhou, like a Chinese market. And she makes the best wings. She makes the best wings. Here we go. It's onion time again. It says 1 cup of onion. Is 1 cup of onion 1 onion, or is it actually 1 cup of onion? Should I just use 2? I think so. Okay, here's the most confusing thing about all of this. There's no garlic in this recipe or ginger, which I feel like is okay. But someone in the comments did say they use ginger, and I love ginger, so I want to use ginger. I'm going to use 2 onions. My mom said 3, but I am scared. So I'll use 2 onions, this much ginger, and like 4 cloves of garlic. I don't know what I'm doing. You can see it's starting to separate, so I'm really happy with that. But this one is being really stubborn. Can you just stop? Oh my god, you absolute. I'm actually sick of you. I'm actually sick of you. Can you? I don't know. What happens if you boil paneer? Like, is that bad? I don't know. I think I'm just going to chop these however I want because I'm going to blend all of it together anyway. Just like that. Also, this is finally done. Okay, finally, I'm doing this. But you can see it started to like mush together, which I'm not happy about. But there's nothing I can do now. And I know I said I wasn't going to overcrowd the pan, but I don't have time. I don't. Oh my gosh, this is actually so chaotic. What the heck? There's ginger on my phone. But I have to flip this at the same time, and then I have to try and get the onions ready. Oh my gosh, I have to make sure that it doesn't burn, because if it burns, it's going to leave a weird taste. And then I'm like doing the ginger. By the way, amazing hack, use a spoon for ginger. I don't know what's going on. I'm actually, this one is a bit finicky, like this whole recipe. Also, I've realized the recipe actually doesn't use anything. It doesn't even use tomato. It uses tomato puree, which is a bit too acidic. So I'm using a fresh tomato. I've just cut it up like that because, again, we're blending it. I've also cut up the ginger like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, it looks so delicious. Sorry, I forgot I was recording. My phone gets so dirty when I make these videos. But look how delicious that looks. Wow. So I'm just going to crisp them up just that much. I'm going to put them aside for now. I almost dropped it. I have, quite honestly, chucked everything in there. The garlic, tomato, and onion. The ginger, though, I'm adding later because ginger does tend to burn. Oh my god, I have to grate the ginger. I forgot to grate the ginger. It was my fault. I'm the one who wanted ginger. Everyone else said don't do ginger, but I just had to have the ginger. Watch this absolutely elevate the whole entire recipe, though. Because that's what ginger does. Okay, this is what the onions are looking like. I'm just going to do it a little bit more, and then I'm going to add the tomato puree and yogurt. I've just turned that off. But what am I doing? Okay, I need to add the ginger, the ghee, the yogurt, the tomato puree, and the spices. Perfect. We randomly had ghee. I was just going to use butter, but we actually do have it, so that's kind of perfect. Just use a tablespoon like that. Oh my gosh, I literally just added 1 tablespoon of tomato puree, but it says 8 tablespoons. I'm gonna do 4. It also says 4 tablespoons of ghee. That's a heart attack. Okay, so I've got 1 tablespoon, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe just a dash more. And it says half a cup of yogurt. Now, this is where I'm scared, but here we go. So, I'm just gonna do that much. I don't know what yogurt does. Please don't ruin my dish, alright? Now it says to cook that for another minute, so I just feel like heating up yogurt is a crime. I've never really added yogurt to my food unless it's like fresh yogurt added to my cooked food. But here we go. And I think yogurt is healthier than double cream, but I will still add a little bit of double cream at the end. I'll see. I'm gonna start adding my spices. We're gonna do cumin, red chili, coriander powder, garam masala, and turmeric. We're adding garam masala at the end because that burns. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, wrap it up. I just realized I have to make naan. Are you kidding me? I've just added the salt to this and a little bit of water. I'm gonna add the greens now and just blend it all up, and then add the paneer. Oh, and then cook that for a little bit and then add the paneer, and then cook it with. Oh, I'm going crazy. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Is this right? Because I basically come up with this recipe by myself at this point, because all the recipes were just a bit weird. I don't think there's enough flavor in this. I'm just really frightened. Okay, anyway, just gonna have to go with it now. Okay, I'm gonna blend all of this up now. I'm not cooking tomorrow. I'm actually not cooking tomorrow. I feel like this recipe didn't come out the way I wanted it to. I don't know what's wrong with it. It's just not coming out right. Like, I don't know. Do you know what I mean? That just doesn't look right. Okay, I'm gonna add the paneer anyway. I've literally made this with my friends and it was just so much easier and it just came out so much quicker. Oh, I don't know. I love soft paneer and I really wanted to make it. It is what it is. Okay, so here's what happened. Everything was chaotic, so I stopped recording, but I did add it to a different pot, added some water, the paneer and the saag, and a few more spices. It turned out absolutely incredible. You guys, it turned out incredible. But thank you so much for watching. Assalamu alaikum.